The WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Oh, kick connects. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that.
And here we go. Single leg crab. An uncanny showing of power.
This is grueling. Look at the torque happening.
Pressure's on, gotta get out quick. Oh, what a great counter. Down on the windpipe.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
But right hands create some...
maybe time to start burning it down. Rollins is starting to roll. And that, the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Rollins, kick to the gut, arms hooked, pedigree!
And cover now for the match. 2. A kick out at 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Shoulders are down. Oh, and he just kicked out.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not. But power. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
There's non-stop blows.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Rollins flies, knee strike connects.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career.
On the apron.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
And now heading back inside the ring. Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
Devastating elbow.
These two trading one blow after, and they're going shot for shot.
Each shot landing with a little bit.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate. Look at the gut by Rollins. Oh!
Stop! Could that be enough to gain the title?
Going for the cover.
Whoa! I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music, I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear. Oh, look out!
5-star frog splash!
Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach.
Kicks out after one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
No stop. No!
Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other. Oh, man, he landed rough there. That is how a true champion defends their title.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Calculating the next move here. And some effective offense with that one.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This is
perfect execution from the champ.
The Tribal Chief oozing disdain for his opponent.
The head of the table. And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left. The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes.
Superman punch.
Absolutely.
Reigns has identified the target.
Spear! Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Watch out.
What a clothesline. Roman Reigns Usos has just taken command.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
The Tribal Chief has it cinched in.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen's...
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest date, and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Saw it coming.
And Seth is finally...
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Oh, and the rope forces a break.
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Up top here, facing a sea of people.
Rollins has his opponent perched on the top rope. Oh my goodness, look out! Inverted suplex, and Rollins holds on! DDT!
Quickly transition, shoulders are down.
Uh-oh. Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Reigns cuts him off.
Draped across the top rope.
Ooh, clubbing forearm. What energy. Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Spear! This
Might be it. The champ might keep it here. Kick to the gut by Rollins.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
The champ easily stopping the count.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Tossed back into the ring.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! Sit-out powerbomb. Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. Spear! Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Looking for the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulder.